Hi, and thank you so much for popping by. My name is Dr. Bita Pobalozi. Feel free to call me Dr. Balozi or Dr. Bui. In this conversation today, as usual, and as you may already know, having followed this channel, the reference point is Botswana news coverage, where I pick up snippets and I elevate them and I continue the conversation around these, right, to bring them a little bit alive. Right. So I think what is really coming out for me in this particular news story of the criminal gang in the UK that is comprised of Botswana is the issue of youth unemployment. And I'm not giving any excuses. There's no excuse to commit crime. Like, I really know that. There's no excuse for commit crime. But I am trying to figure out what is the motivation behind 200 people coming from Botswana, taking this very uncalculated risk to go to the UK and be human trafficked to a certain degree, right? I don't know. I feel like it's a case of human trafficking, much as people will have agreed to go. I mean, there's a lot of pressure in this decision, is what I'm trying to say. I can't imagine that this is a decision that somebody took lightly. There was a lot of pressure in this decision. And in fact, I know somebody who's close to me who took a similar decision despite everything that they know about where they want to go and work. They still went because youth unemployment is a problem. If it is pegged at 37% in Botswana, youth unemployment is pegged at 37%. That is a high number. That is a high number. And you can all imagine the pressure of unemployment, right? The pressure of unemployment is like the pressure of poverty. Do you understand what I mean? It will make you do some things. Poverty and unemployment are those two scenarios that can really make people do certain decisions that are not necessarily calculated. Survival, right? And I think the same way when I think of sex work in Southern Africa. Sex work in the context of Southern Africa, and even in the context of other regions where the sex work is actually being pushed by the lack in the communities that the women or the key populations that are engaging in this type of work, they are engaging in this type of work because of the pressure in their community, the pressure where they live, right? So yeah, I just wanted to emphasize that I think this story, this one of its kind stories, I'm not saying Botswana is a perfect country. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. But this kind of story where 200 people are involved, it's a very unusual, it's an untypical story in Botswana context. So I think it is absolutely an opportunity to really figure out what's going on and why is it going on, right? And obviously these 200 could be just the tip of the iceberg. So we have to really go down to that individual level, down to the family level, community level, engage on that national level and the policy level to really address this issue, because it is looking like something that would need to be nipped in the bud before too many other things are happening. And I mean, I'm thinking human trafficking. I don't know why I keep thinking human trafficking, even in this case, right? But again, it's an opportunity for Botswana to fix the situation. It is an opportunity for Botswana to look back and see what happened and how did it happen, where are the loopholes and how can they be fixed. For sure, I see a lot of unemployment, I see a lot of poverty in this decision, and like I've said, I know people that have gone to other countries which are red flags to go and seek employment because of the pressure of unemployment. And these are decisions that are not made in the right mindset. These are decisions that put people under even more problems when they get there. Do you understand what I mean? And typically, somebody who is going through a route like this, it's very hard for them to tell you that, I'm going through it, because the pride, right? They probably did everything. They did everything to get to this point. And so they would be definitely afraid to tell you if something was to go amiss where they are, right? So yeah, I just think, but at the end of the day, it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for Botswana to really fix whatever really encouraged this kind of activity to happen in 2025, right? Alrighty then. Bye, my friend. See you soon.